Okay, this will be part 2. I had to get set up there. So on this particular one, I have a y squared minus 8 equals 20x. Now I can see I have a y squared. The x is not, it's to the power 1. So I'm looking at another parabola. This parabola, instead of being up down though, is going to be a right left. So what I need to do on this one is isolate that y. That's going to give me y squared equals 20x plus 8. Okay, square both sides. And I'm going to end up with y equals plus or minus square root of 20 plus 8. Okay, on this particular parabola, when I put it in the graphing calculator, I have to do a plus and a minus, just like I had to do on the circle one. On this one, I'm doing it on my TI84, so you can actually see it on the actual calculator, and you can see I got the plus and the minus. And when I come back and hit the graph key, we'll see that our parabola has a top and a bottom. If I just did the plus, I would just have that top part, the part above the x-axis, and by putting the minus in, I get the full, that's like a right parabola. All right. Okay, let's go to our last example. That's going to be a hyperbola. I come over here and I look at my equation here. The minus sign right here is, well, if that was a plus, it would be an ellipse. These numbers are not the same, like in our circle. But the minus sign makes it so it's going to be a hyperbola. So our conic type over here is hyperbola. And then we have to do the math on it. Let's see, I got to move, I got the y squared, and then I got to make that equal to 1 plus x squared, 1215, square everything. And I end up with a y over 9 equals a plus or minus 1 plus x squared, 1215. Multiply both sides by 9, and I'll end up with y equals plus or minus 9, 1 plus, and there we go. And that's the equation that I can put in my graphing calculator. Whoops, didn't really have it there, but you can see it right there. There's the math for it. And when I move over, I have those equations in the y3 and the y4 right there. All right, come back, hit the graph key. And we notice that we got some lines going here. Now on a graphing calculator, once in a while, we have to change the parameters of the viewing window. We can easily do that on this one so we can see the hyperbola better just by hitting the zoom key. So if I go to the zoom, I go down, zoom out, and I hit the enter key, we can see the hyperbola a lot better. And there we go. Okay, as far as your as far as the worksheet goes, what I'll do is I'll pull some equations from yesterday's worksheet and have you work it out so that you can get an equation that you can put into a TI84. I'll have instructions on that worksheet. Make sure you read them over. Talk to you soon.